Well, now that I got some of these doors taken care of and I'm still in work mode, I just wanted to share a tip with you. Here we got some bypass closet doors, okay? And on this particular one, there's a plastic little glide down here, and you can see there's no bottom threshold type thing on here. So you know that these doors hang by a top track. There's actual wheels up there. Sometimes you might see your glass doors or something, and you see something up there and you think maybe it's holding there, but you see a track down here. But chances are all of your weight of your doors, and usually they're glass doors, all the weight of those doors, mirrored doors, is taken at the bottom. And so if you want to adjust them, you adjust from the bottom. But here's my pet peeve. This is what I was just going to show you. When you close this door, you want it to be closed nice. See that? See how nice that is? Like if you have the door open just a little bit, you see, you want the gap to be the same all the way. Close your door and you'll see. Sometimes you close the door and there's a big gap up there, or maybe there's a gap down there. And you think, well, that's just the way it is. Well, that's not the way you have to have it. Okay, you look at this door. This one's been adjusted pretty good too. See there? The way to adjust these doors, I'm not gonna actually do it on this door because I don't have to. But you look up high, and there's a little bracket up there, and see where the screws are. You undo that screw, and that it's on a slide. That means you can raise the door up or lower it sometimes. You may have to do an adjustment. You may have to raise this door up, or the top of the door, you've got two of those. See, you got one at the left, one at the far right. And so you can adjust both of those. So maybe you come to find out when the door is closed, you got a big old huge gap up there, and it's tight there. You go and adjust one section, and maybe it doesn't go as much as you want, so you're going to have to go over to the other one, and you're going to have to adjust that one. You may have to adjust both of them to a certain extent. You know, you may have to take that one and lower that one down, take this one and raise it up. And generally you can do that on the slide on the brackets up there. And sometimes they're hard to get off, especially on painted ones. If somebody's painted the door and then this trim went on, the bracket went on when the paint was still wet or it wasn't cured 100%. So you gotta be careful when you're doing that. And then you can adjust. You can adjust both doors, and the only one you're really concerned about, the edge, is this edge here where the handle is. You don't have to push this door over, you know, to the right and see how that lines up there, because you've got the doorknob here. So chances are your door is always going to be closed over there, because you're not going to have it like that, because now there's no doorknob on that one. It's over on this right hand side. See, so. You see, I mean, that one's actually looks pretty good, but it's slightly off up there, but I don't really care about that. I just want, this is going to be pushed over there. That's nice and tight, and this one's nice and tight. Okay. Now you know how to adjust those. If you have a mirrored closet doors, they'll have wheels down at the bottom and the track on the bottom, and then those wheels on the back side, you'll see that there's a stud that comes up, and it's got threads on it, and there's a Phillips screw on there. You can tighten that or you can loosen that, and then that'll tighten or loosen. You're just gonna have to see which way to go. That'll raise your door up over here, or it can lower it down. You don't want to get it too low to rub on the track, so maybe you have to raise that one up. And if you want to have the door adjusted more, you may have to adjust that wheel a little bit more than this wheel or something. You might have to play with it. So, you know, there's a tip. A few tips for you on your bypass closet doors.